Hey, what's up, guys? Big Dan here. Welcome to the Big Dan Kitchen. This is video 2 in the series, Famous Cartoon Food, for my friends over at Totally Tunular. Today we're making the Krabby Patty. Let's cook.
Hey, where's my patty? Oh, yeah, over here.
I'm a patty launching machine.
All right, guys, let's make the Krabby Patty. So, star of the show, the base, the patty itself, made from the finest protein that evolved from the sea, being ground beef, 80-20, 80% lean, 20% fat. This finest protein that comes from the sea, if you believe in evolution. So there's no meat. This all comes from the sea, from some form or fashion, if you want to believe that. But so we got our 80-20 beef patties, got all our ingredients. So the first thing we're going to do is give it some seasoning, because food is nothing without seasoning. Big Dan's Original Bethpage Barbecue all-purpose seasoning. Use this in place of salt and pepper anywhere you want a little extra flavor. If you just like salt and pepper, by all means use salt and pepper. But if you want to take it to a little higher level, get the all-purpose seasoning. We're going to let this set for just a few minutes, let that sweat in a little bit. Then we're going to come back and give it a dusting of butt rub. We want these to be delicious. We want these to taste good. We don't want a bland eating experience. You're going to hear me talk a lot about the eating experience. What you eat is almost as important of how much you enjoy eating it. So the experience is important. So let this sweat. We're going to let these burgers come up to room temp, and then we're going to hit a piping hot griddle. We're just going to put them aside for now, and we're going to prep all our veggies, because prep when you have time. While one thing's happening, do another. So we're going to prep our veggies. We got our standards: lettuce, onion, tomato. So the first thing I'm going to do is slice the tomato, just because I enjoy doing it, because we get to implement tools, as most men do. I love tools. So I've got my commercial grade tomato slicer here for the person who needs to slice a lot of tomatoes quickly and awesomely. I highly recommend getting one of these. This was a gift from my father. He got it somewhere, I don't know where, but he wound up with it, probably in a barter system. He did some work for somebody else. We like to do that kind of stuff around here. Anyway, my commercial tomato slicer, you just pop the guy in. It's got a little radius here that it fits into nicely. And just a nice, smooth, even push. Give it a little bumpity bump here. Kind of force it on through. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Almost lost it, but we didn't. Look at that. I get so excited about this thing. Look at this perfectly sliced tomato. Now, what I like to do, I got these little boats here. We're going to take these ugly pieces off. Don't need those. Got our tomato sliced up. Perfect. Look at that. Look at that. Anyway, we'll clean up real quick. Put our tools away. Put our toys away. So up next is our onion. So I'm going to take a nice sharp knife. Take both ends off, even the root. Get rid of these guys. That's what makes you cry, the root, actually. When you cut into it, that's where the tears come from, the tears of an onion.
One crying Johnny coming up.
We're going to cut into the first layer of the onion. All right, off she goes. And there we have it, a nice, perfectly peeled onion. So root side here, we're going to start this side. I'm just going to go down and get fairly thin slices of onion, like so. Try to get a whole round this time if I can, just like that. Beautiful. We don't want it too thick. We just want some nice thin. And I like kind of doing it in half like that, so you can pick up some slivers of onion and put on. That's the way I prefer it myself. I don't really like the diced onion quite so much, but long strings like this I really enjoy. A whole slice of onion to me is kind of intense, and I love onion. but that's plenty of onion here. So put that aside. Get another one of our boats. And this is a handy dandy tool to have around the kitchen. Boom, beautiful slices of onion. All right. We're not going to do anything to the lettuce. There's no prep to lettuce. You just pull the leaves off so it's ready to go. So let's bring back our burgers. So we've been sweating in with the AP for a little while. I'm going to come back over them now and hit them with some Bethpage butt rub. This is a real savory rub. It's what I put on my pork butts when I make barbecue. But I top nachos with it. It's don't sleep on the Bethpage butt rub. So this is our second seasoning going on. And season your food, guys. This is the difference between restaurant food and your food is just their spice blends that they're adding on, giving it their signature flavor. Think 11 herb and spices, right? What did the Colonel tell us? So it also goes to the Krabby. So you want to know the secret of the Krabby Patty? Turns out it's big damn spices, all right? So we're going to let these guys go. We're going to go fire up the griddle. All right, so we've let our griddle come up to temp. Yes, this is an outdoor cooker. As you can see, I got the big bay door open, plenty of ventilation. It's incredibly hot. We're sitting right at 550 degrees. We're going to turn it down, but we're going to hit the burgers on pretty quick. I still want to catch the end of this high heat to start what they call the Maillard reaction. So I got our Krabby Patties here, seasoned up nicely on one side, still ripping hot. We're still setting right now 520, hot spot there, 560, mostly in the 520s, 540 ranges, still hot, hot, hot. So just by the paper here, right down we go. Right on this hot, freshly seasoned griddle top. Just like SpongeBob, guys. Boom, boom. Now what I want to do is take each spatula and make kind of an X so that you got a little bit more, so it's a little easier to apply pressure. And we're not trying to smash this. We're not making a smash burger. We just want to press gently down so that we get as much contact area as possible with the top of this griddle. We're going to let the griddle top work for us. We're going to come right across the top with some of that all-purpose seasoning. Season both sides. Right on top of the AP. And we're not waiting this time. We're coming right on. The steam coming off the griddle will help these seasonings to sweat in. Just like so. Beautiful, right? All right, we're going to let these guys cook. And we'll come back and get the flip. Let's check on these Krabby Patties. They're looking good. Nice pooling fat on top. 165, what we're looking for. 167. These internal temperature is perfect, but I do want to give them a flip. I want this fat to give me one more quick sear. Ooh, baby. And generate some steam. Please, hammer don't hurt it. Ain't that beautiful? Now's the important part. So we flipped our Krabby Patties. We brought them up to the right temp, just under, because we are cooking a little bit longer. We hit the hot griddle with just a little water, and now our cheese is melting perfectly. Look at this. Absolute perfect Krabby Patty. Get all these guys off of here. They're going to hang out just long enough for us to go build this Krabby Patty. So here we've got it, guys. All of our ingredients to build the perfect Krabby Patty. And SpongeBob over the years has assembled his sandwich in very unique ways.
Patty on a bun with lettuce, cheese, onions, tomatoes, ketchup, mustard, pickles, and top bun together in that order.
I've even seen him make them out of dirt. So we're just going to do it the proper way. There's been one I saw where the lettuce went first, then the cheese. We're going to do it right. So, but first step never changes. Bottom bun, patty, perfectly cooked, juicy, from the sea, Krabby Patty, cheese. So now we're going to go on with a little fresh lettuce. Always lettuce on the Krabby Patty. Go down lettuce, tomato. Perfect. Look at these slices. Onion. I'm going to pull a couple rings here. Perfect little ring of onion love right there in your sandwich. Look at that. Beautiful.
Something's missing. Aha! June 15th.
And last, gotta have the pickle. The pickle brings it home. So since we're in the Big Dan kitchen, instead of ketchup and mustard, which is always the end of the Krabby Patty, we're going to be going Bethpage barbecue sauce right on top in place of the ketchup. Bang, bang. And our mustard mutation, the official barbecue sauce of Curse of the Were-Deer. So mustard mutation instead of mustard. Old boring mustard. Mutate your mustard, guys. And the end, as always, top bun. There you have it, guys. The Krabby Patty.
One patty, the right way.
All right, guys. So let's get in on these. I'm going to kind of slide these boys over here. I got my eye on this one. And I like to slice it the length of the pickle. It's one reason I like these long pickles. Because you get an even bite. It's literally, but you get to the middle first. So let's do the reveal.
It's a thing of beauty.
And I'll show you the Krabby Patty, which might be the most perfect American burger. See how we did. Perfect. Tastes like America, man. God bless America and God bless SpongeBob for giving us the Krabby Patty. Mr. Krabs, you know how to serve up a good burger, son.
So why don't you come on in and have yourself a Krabby Patty today?
I had to go for two. Let me fix my little situation here. Guys, this is a great burger recipe, whether you want to call it the Krabby Patty. Maybe it'll help your kids eat it if you call it a Krabby Patty, but if you want to build the most perfect American burger straight from under the sea, make your own Krabby Patties, serve them to people, and they won't even know the difference. They won't know that it all came from the ocean. So, thanks to my guys over at Totally Tunular. Check them out every Wednesday night live at 7:30 on YouTube. If you missed that, check them out on Saturday mornings, just like you did with your old favorite cartoons. So, this is Big Dan in the Big Dan Kitchen. This is Eat With Your Eyes, and I'm out.